Welcome to 726. Thank you so much for being here. You know, I don't even know how this show works.
Woo! We're back!
I was working up the sheet for the show today, and the last show we did was November the 12th or 14th
Yes.
or something. And then we were all for Thanksgiving, all for Christmas, but we had a couple extra shows in there that we were going to do. And then ice one time, and then ice the next 2 weeks. So.
And you know what? It's been so long. I thought the show had been canceled.
Well, see, the way shows are canceled in the real world is ratings and numbers, and we don't have either one of those, so we just continue on.
I thought there's no way the show was canceled because I'm the star.
Well, it's usually the star is the last person to know
This
that the
is true.
show has been canceled.
What are you saying, Dave? Is this
No,
the
no.
last show?
No.
Just kidding.
No, this-
Anyway, I thought
This is the last show of the week.
Back.
How's that?
Yes, the last.
Well, I have missed you.
I missed you. Did you
Yeah.
have a good Christmas and everything?
Let's see. Let me go back to the Wayback Machine.
Christmas,
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
New Year's,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I have it.
Excellent.
You know, I've told people this. I like a boring life.
Well,
Nothing
that's apparent.
Yeah, nothing exciting excites me to no end. Just to live a normal life, do the routine. No parties, no dancing, no travels, no. I do travel sometimes, but as soon as I get there, I want to come back.
Oh, no. How old are you? I'm teasing.
I'm pretty old.
Yes, you are. I'm just kidding.
When was your last travels?
The last travels, I think, was to Harrison. No, actually, we went to Tulsa for Thanksgiving. That was the last time.
Okay.
But I'm going to be going to Florida here sometime.
Oh.
We'll talk about that after the show because I think, we're taping, but it's not till like March or April.
Why would you want to talk about it after the show when you've got my interest up now?
Well, because I think you might be taping while I'm gone.
Oh, that'll be great.
Yeah. That's why I was going to say we'd talk about it after the show. But
I mean, where are you going? To the
Florida, to the beach,
Panhandle or
the Gulf side, like around Fort Myers.
Fort Myers, yeah.
Yes, I've never been there.
Destin is a good place to go. Yeah.
Tampa. We're flying into Fort Myers area.
Oh, you're going to rent a car or just stay in one spot?
Well, if
you're
I stayed in
flying.
one spot, I'd fly in and then just be at the airport. So we're going to
Or you're going to move, go close to the beach?
Yes, we're going to rent a car. Yes.
Good.
So.
They have a lot of lighthouses along the Gulf.
Really?
Yes. You need to take the lighthouse tour. They had a brochure when my wife went down through there, and they had a brochure on all of the lighthouses. I think there's 7 or 8 of them. We visited all of those.
Awesome.
It's pretty cool.
The lighthouse tour. That's what I need to Google.
Just
or
look for a brochure that has lighthouses on the
lighthouse
front.
tour.
Yeah.
All right.
And they have little museums that you can go in and look at history of lighthouses and times gone by on the coast.
I like lighthouses. I do, and I love the ocean and all of that. But and then of course Carrie Underwood and I were in The Sound of Music since we taped last. Not the same production of The Sound of Music, of course. People. I don't want to give that impression.
You want to give the impression that you and Carrie Underwood are tight.
Yeah, well, we would be. We're both from Oklahoma.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Wow, that puts you in the same category.
I
with
know
her.
it does, doesn't
Yeah.
it? I mean, but hey, we were both in The Sound of Music, and that was real fun. That was a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
well, you're talking about a production over in Harrison of
Yes.
The Sound of Music, and you were in that.
I was in that
I came
one.
and watched that.
Yes,
that was,
you did.
It was nice.
And I was your favorite, wasn't I?
Yes.
No, that was a lot of fun. That was it's an iconic musical. I think everybody enjoyed it that came to see it.
Yeah, it was. Good. Now you're starting a new play, right? Over in the theater company in Harrison?
In Harrison, not till...
Is it in March or something
it's,
like that?
the production's in June.
Oh,
So
okay.
Rex's
Okay.
X is the sequel to the one we did that you and I were in together.
But you're in one here in...
No.
Oh, I thought you
No,
were trying out for one here.
No, circumstances prevented me from trying out.
Oh.
But there is one at Twin Lakes Playhouse in March called The Still Life of Iris. And Carol Eberhardt is directing it. It's going to be fabulous. It's got adults and children in it, and it's a fantasy type play. Like,
Okay.
Like
you mean science fantasy or?
it's like adventure,
Like,
like Alice in
like Alice in
Wonderland
okay, yeah,
type
yeah, yeah.
fantasy. But it's really going to be good. But alas,
Need to get-
I'm not in that.
But you know the exact dates when it's playing?
It's the first 3 weekends in March, whatever
Okay.
that would be, but tickets are
We
on
can talk
sale
about it.
now.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
You got the seat layout, and you can go pick your
Yes,
seat
pick
and
the seats.
choose what day you want to,
Yeah, what day you want to see it
Yeah,
and where
cool.
you want to sit, and
print your tickets out. And
tell them Karen and Dan sent you. That's
sure,
great.
that's what you need to do.
And then just say, when is Karen going to be in a play here again? That would really.
We could get people there at the theater to chant your name. Karen. When's Karen going to be in the next play? Karen, Karen.
We could. You seem to say that as if it could not really happen, but I'm thinking it could be.
We will make it happen for you.
Thank you, Dan.
You want to come and sit in the crowd and with your white dress and
And they say
flower.
we have a guest in the house. It's like, oh, really? And then the spotlight falls on me. That'd be good.
Yeah, that would be great. Okay.
There's some people over there that want us to stop bantering.
No,
so we can
they're
get on with
smiling.
the
Let's
show.
go
They're
on for
smiling.
let's milk this for another 5 minutes. No, let's go on with the show.
May I do the honors?
Please.
Okay. Today, live in the studio, live, I might add, live.
Okay.
Kelly Bertrand and Heather Powell with Twin Lakes Literary Council are here.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to talk about, but it's going to be.
I have a
Good.
sneak
Do
peek.
you know?
I had a little bit.
You had a sneak peek.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Deborah Edmonds is here to talk about 1,000 books before kindergarten.
This is interesting.
I've heard of that program, and I'm anxious to hear what she has to say about it.
I don't think I came even close to that when I was that young. But
I bet not. Even
This is
today,
interesting, yeah.
from youth up
Sure.
to now, have you read
the
1,000
next 5, I
books?
would know. I could never read 1,000 books.
It sounds like a lot of books.
I bet it'd be fun for the
I bet
kids,
it would
though.
be good. And then Christy Kern with, am I saying that
Kern,
right?
Christy Kern, yes.
With ASMU Mountain Home is here to talk about their digital
Photos.
contest.
That contest has evolved over the years.
Has it?
Yeah.
I don't know anything
Well, it
about
used to be
so-
just regular photo contest. Now it's a digital photo contest, and there's really very few people now that do the film, the 35 millimeter film.
I am one that I prefer to take
Excuse
just
me.
since I don't have a digital camera.
Do
yet.
they still do film?
The disposable cameras. That's what I
Oh.
use because I don't like taking pictures with my camera or anything with my
your phone?
No, I like having a camera to be
Oh,
a camera.
okay.
I am old-fashioned.
Okay.
Like old is the word in that we want to highlight. Old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned.
And then I guess this person.
We're gonna.
Do we mention him?
We could. We may have a surprise guest from the L.C. Salmons Youth Center.
Who could
a little
that
bit
be?
later. Well, if they don't show up, then it won't be such a bad letdown.
We'll
So we
have
can
to
we can find out if they show up or not.
We'll have to see if he comes.
I think they're going to do. Well, it hit me now. It just left me. Something in the park, maybe.
I don't know that Valentine's dance maybe according to this.
I bet it's a 5K. That's what it is. But we won't talk about it because I don't have all the information.
Oh, okay. Well, then pick the lock and throw away the key.
We'll do that. Let's take our first break, and when we come back, we'll be talking with Kelly and Heather from the Twin Lakes Literacy Council, and one of these people is the Student of the Year. We'll find out all about her in just a few minutes. Stay
That's
with
awesome.
us.